Mararaba never slept. From morning till night, the streets were always noisy with shouting, engines, and people rushing to survive. That was where Sadiq grew up, a young Nigerian boy from a very poor home on the outskirts of Abuja. Life was hard for his family. His parents tried their best, but feeding alone was a struggle. Paying school fees became impossible. One day, Sadiq stopped going to school. Not because he wanted to, but because there was no money. Instead of sitting in a classroom, he began hustling on the streets, carrying loads, washing cars, running errands, anything that could bring food to the table. Every night, he returned home tired, dusty, and frustrated, wondering if life would ever get better. It was during this time that he met some boys like him, young, hungry, and angry at the world. They wore fine clothes, used expensive phones, and always had cash. One evening, they called Sadiq aside and whispered to him about a smart way to make money. "Guy, forget suffering," they said. Yahoo is the way. At first, Sadiq was scared. He had heard stories. But hunger is louder than fear. Within 1 month, he learned how to make fake calls, send convincing emails, and tell sweet lies to strangers abroad. Then, money started coming in. Dollars. Big money. For the first time in his life, Sadiq felt lucky. Life changed fast. He moved from torn slippers to designer shoes. From borrowing phones to owning 2 smartphones. Nights became parties, alcohol, and loud music. Hunger was no longer his problem. Suffering felt like a thing of the past. His parents noticed the sudden change. They asked questions. They warned him. "My son, this money is not clean," his father said. "Please stop before it destroys you," his mother begged. But Sadiq didn't listen. In his eyes, poverty had finally been defeated. He believed nothing could touch him. Years passed, and the scams became bigger and bolder. Sadiq and his friends lied about contracts, fake jobs, and business deals. They collected money from people in the US and other countries, promising services they never planned to deliver. Each success made them more confident and more careless. Then one deal changed everything. They contacted a white man in the United States with a fake business proposal. The man believed them. He sent millions of dollars. The boys celebrated and immediately cut off communication. They thought it was another clean escape. They were wrong. The man reported the case to the FBI. An international investigation began. Soon, the FBI worked with the EFCC in Nigeria and Interpol. One early morning, when Sadiq was still asleep, heavy knocks landed on the door. Within minutes, his world collapsed. Handcuffed and confused, he was arrested alongside his friends. The money, the phones, the fine clothes, everything disappeared. In court, the evidence was clear. There was no escape this time. The judge passed the sentence. Prison. Behind bars, in a cold and silent cell, Sadiq finally had time to think. He remembered Mararaba. He remembered school. He remembered his parents' warnings. The fast money that once made him feel powerful was gone, but the shame and regret remained. There, in prison, he learned a hard lesson: there are no shortcuts to success. Get-rich-quick schemes shine brightly at first, but they always end in darkness. Only hard work, patience, and honesty can build a life that truly lasts. And so, Sadiq's story became a warning to every young person tempted by fast money. What comes quickly can leave even faster, but hard work will always stand the test of time.